I know I've got the Corona
What?
19
We got to get to walking.
Pam.
Good
All this
morning,
right here.
everybody.
Oh
Hey,
my.
Good morning.
good morning.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are here yet again on this beautiful Thursday morning. Welcome to the BYOB Morning Show. I am Verlyn Smith Randolph, the fear fighting rose of audacity. We greet you this morning in love and we thank you for joining us yet again. And will my co hosts please introduce yourselves while I share the broadcast?
Good morning,
Anyway,
everyone. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday, right? Being in this house, my days get all mixed all up together. Happy Thursday. We are happy you are joining us on the BYB morning show. We got some treats, we got some tips, we got some goodies to give y'all. We got a date tonight for y'all. We on a date tonight at 8 o'clock tonight. That's what we doing tonight. That's what we got for y'all. And I'm Kayshawn Brooks. I'm the owner of Renew You Body Butters. It's a luxury skincare and holistic business. And I also partner with individuals who want to make money doing the same thing as I do as affiliates. I'm all about renew your skin, renew your life. And I'm about to renew my life at 8 o'clock tonight, Central Standard Time. So come renew your life with me.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Chiquita Lindsay, the queen of real estate. And women hire me to get over the fear of investing in real estate so they can retire whenever they want to, never run out of money, and leave a legacy for their children. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please share out the broadcast. One share can change someone's life.
Absolutely. Good morning, everybody. As Verlin said, we're back again in living color. And guess what? Tonight is the night that you say no to free groups. I thought I was going to say
Right?
something else. Good morning. I am Rose Fauntleroy, your virtual time and sales genie. You hear me say it just about every day. I help you to reclaim your time so that you can reclaim your bottom line. What's that bottom line? It's not the clothesline. It's the revenue line, the money line, the cheddar line. And what we have for you today is we want you to share out the broadcast. We want you to go to bit.ly/sisterhood20 and just say no to free groups.
No more.
No more. No, 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 no.
let's say
No.
no.
Heck no.
No more. We ain't even saying more. No more.
No
New
more.
word.
I
No
think
more.
that's a song. Y'all want me to sing it?
Yeah.
No.
Uh,
See, just say no.
Yes, say no. Like it's a drug. And technically it is. It's addicting,
That's a good
to
point.
follow the trend. It's addicting to not want to step out on your own and be different. That's where I was when I was learning more about social media is start a group, start a free group. And I mentioned this before. I thought people got paid to do groups when I was just learning what groups were a year ago because I could tell there was so much work, not really physical work, but too much intellectual work that went into that to be doing it for free. And I was like, I know these people ain't out here doing this for free. And I just couldn't pull myself to ever do it, even though they said it's a good way to network. And I see the madness behind it, the method to the madness, but I couldn't do it. Not all that work for no free group. Mm-mm.
I know that's right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I know that's right. But you know what? You make a really good point because there's a lot of intellectual, not just intellectual property, but like you said, intellectual work that
Yeah.
goes into maintaining a group, and especially when it gets some size on it and it gets a lot of people in it, trying to keep up with the people, trying to provide them with good value so that they keep coming back. That is a lot of work. And then a lot of groups, you'll notice, they have administrators. They may have 2 or 3
Yes.
administrators,
Moderators. It's like
yeah,
an organization, a little miniature organization, your group, because you can't do it by yourself. You have to have a team.
and
So
then
why?
go ahead.
I was gonna say, so why shouldn't you and your team get paid?
Well, you should have some kind of monetary cost to it or investment to it, because we all know something that you get for nothing. What do you do with it? You kind of not you'll pay attention to it at first, I think, because it's exciting and it's new. But
Right.
then once you see all this, they're giving away everything, you kind of put that to the back burner and move on to the next shiny object.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have any skin in the game. You don't have an investment involved. So you're not losing anything. And then if the group is really not interactive, it's nothing to hold you. And then to do all of that for free, it can be a lot of work. Those are good points. I hadn't thought about that. Every time I thought about creating a free group, something stopped me. Either I get caught up on what to name it or how to administrate it, or something always stopped me. And there I say it's divine intervention.
That's how I feel too. Another thing too, I noticed, I'm starting to notice a trend. Some people are starting to sell their groups, that they have a few thousand people in their groups, and because they don't know what to do with them, or like every example you just gave, Rose, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to stay engaged. They lose interest. They want to move on to the next shiny thing. And they're actually out here selling their groups. There's, so people are starting to catch on, and people, were interested. I don't know if anyone actually bought it, but it was people interested, like, so what is this group about? So even if you have a group that you have a following, and if these people, you connect to them and they connect to you, you can flip that around and make this a paid group. Because if you have something of value that they've been seeking and coming, they'll pay. If they still want it, they'll pay.
That's just it. Sometimes when you got them in there and they've been in there for so long, they're not going to pay. I don't care how much good information you had in there.
Because you got already trained.
Yeah. You're going to lose some of them, but it just depends on your goal. What is your goal? Just to give people little information. But, if you're going to have a group, please give valuable information that people can get something out of it and help them to move to the next level. And even if they pay 99 cents. Didn't we hear about somebody that had a group with 17,000 people in it? If they pay 99 cents each a month, how much money is that? And how much that is a year?
I've never, we've been talking about memberships, for a week or two. I've never even heard someone use the example of 99 cents.
Right.
And for that's 17,000 a month.
A month. And then hold on, let me get my calculator. Y'all know we keep this.
What Coach said, keep your calculator.
I'm gonna tell you what that is. Right. I put that out once and it just blew my socks off, even though I didn't have any socks on. So 17 times 12. Girl, that's $204,000 a year.
Wow.
So why right? So if you're handling that group, I know that information that you're putting in there got to be worth something. So why would you be putting it in there free? And 99 cents? Wow. If you don't know what to charge, and you scared to charge, how hard is it to put 99 cents on there?
Start somewhere.
And just think, if you made it a little more than that, how much you could be getting $1 million a year off of valuable information that you're giving that many people. So it has to have some kind of value to it, because why are you taking time posting and putting it in there if you're handling that group?
Right.
And hopefully all the people in there are there because they want to be there because of the information you're providing. So your target market. So yeah, there's a lot of numbers in membership, and that's why you need to get in the webinar tonight.
Yes.
That's just one example. Now you need to get in the webinar tonight and find out, to say no to free groups. What could you do with 17,000 every month? A whole lot.
A whole lot. A whole lot. And
leave your job. Everything. Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's one example. And there's so many more. And see, you don't know what you don't know. And Sean, like you said earlier, I didn't until this week, and Coach was doing this membership, these membership webinars and giving us this information. I had no clue. I had no clue about what you can do with a webinar. I mean, with a membership. I had no clue what you could do to turn something that you do every day into a membership that will make you some money. I had no clue. I mean, there are so many different ways to go up to do this.
It is. The opportunities are endless, and just hearing, this 99 cent. I mean, this just really just blew my mind, because I see these groups of people having 20,000 here, 50,000 here. And it's a lot of work that goes into it. I seen a post the other day that said something about stop trying to charge people for your time. And you need to start charging them for your work. And so, and they were speaking more like to people in my arena, like when we make products, we tend to, okay, this is how much time, so this is how much I want to charge. And they're like, no, you need to start charging with your work. Stop talking about, just because something takes you 5 minutes, don't mean you should only get $5. If your knowledge, your intellectual knowledge, your value, your worth of that, of what you do in 5 minutes, if it's worth $10,000, I mean, I'm just throwing a number, then that's your number for your work, not the time. So these groups, these memberships, you're giving your knowledge, your education, your experience. That's expensive. That's expensive. And it's not free. I mean, you can, but why continue? Now that you know better, let's do better. How about that? Because I thought about it, just for networking reasons of doing the group, but now that I know better, I will not be doing that, off the jump. Or if I might use it and have it lead over into a paid membership, who knows? But I know better, so I'm doing better.
And that's the thing, you can do so much. There's so many different avenues or different roads that you can go down to do this. And that's why it's important to be in the webinar tonight. It's no cost. We don't like the free word. It's no cost. It's information. And if you have been in any of the others, you already know.
Coach is
going to over deliver. So if she's telling you to say no to free groups, think about what she's going to tell you to say yes to. See, just because she says no to one thing doesn't mean there's not something on the back end of that that's going to bless you even more.
Even more, right?
Yeah.
Because she always over delivers. So what y'all think?
I'm thinking I'm ready to attend the webinar tonight, because each night you learn more and more. You have more aha moments. The light bulb comes on.
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
And just to think how the free memberships, you're just giving it away for free. And then think about the person on the other end. When they join, do they stay? Do they support? Do they interact? No, because it's free. So they don't have, well, it didn't cost me anything. So why should I? It
Mm.
doesn't hold their interest.
Yeah,
Oh, it's free. Why?
it doesn't put an
No
importance on
value.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
No value at all. No
it.
value.
Doesn't make it important to you. So when something
Mhm.
else, the least little thing that comes along to catch your attention, or something else that you may purchase, like a piece of software or something like that,
Yeah.
that really catches your attention, then you put
Right.
your time over that because you bought it.
Yeah. And I notice in some of these membership in these groups how they, I don't want to say beg, but they be begging for people to interact. Like, why aren't you, I'm going to, cancel this group because no one's interacting, no one's engaging, nobody's commenting. And it's like, okay, well, that's a clear sign to let you know it's not working. But I bet you if they paid at least 99 cents to be there, they would be engaging because they
Right.
paid.
And
You want,
I don't even think 99 cents is enough,
well,
because
I know it's not. No, I
you
mean,
know,
you got 20,000 people. Hell no, that ain't enough because that's a whole lot of moderators and administrators you're gonna need. Ain't nobody got time to be doing 8 hours a day for free. You're gonna have to pay them. So 99 cents nowhere near enough. But you gotta charge. That's a lot of time and commitment.
you make a good point. 20,000 people in a group, and you got to have moderate. That's a full-time job.
It is.
Yeah.
I just
The
thought
full
about
time
that.
job for several people. 20,000.
Oh my
That's
God,
a full
that
time
is a
job for
full-time
two
job.
whole people. Yeah, it is.
That's like run. Think about it. That's like running a company.
Yes.
Mhm.
You wouldn't even have time to go get a job. That is your job.
Yeah,
Look how quick that
Right.
membership.
and you're doing it for
These
free.
memberships can free you. They can free you.
You are absolutely right,
You
Verlin.
can hire somebody else to come help you, maintain the group.
That's
Even as low as the analogy we did was 17,000 a month. Who couldn't use that?
Hmm.
Make that on your job.
Not a
look.
month.
I used to be a nurse. I used to be a nurse, and nurses don't even make 17,000 a month.
Y'all have to work many long hours. Many
That's
long
all
hours.
kind of double shifts. I would have to work 80 hours a week, and hope that it was all kind of holidays and kind of stuff throughout the month to be able to do 17,000. No, it wouldn't happen.
And then
That
on top of that, if you work like that, you wouldn't be able to enjoy your the fruits of your labor because you'd be too tired.
Anyway, absolutely.
You'd be too worn out. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine the other night, and she was telling me all that she was doing, taking care of her parents,
Mhm.
and her parents live out of town, so she's on the road a lot. She needs surgery, all kinds of things, but she's not doing anything to take care of herself.
Yes.
And she has to work, she works. And I was like, but if something happens to you, who's going to do all that you're doing to take care of everyone else? So you have to take care of you. Putting a membership group in place as a foundation, that's a way of helping you take care of you because it can free you up to kind of move away from that job if you want to.
Right.
So if you're making $17,000 a month, let's just say we ain't even gonna go that far. Let's
Okay.
just say you're making 8,500. Let's cut it in half.
Okay.
No. Let's say
What?
let's say 8,500 a month. Would you still continue to work if you consistently were making 8,500 a month
Mm-mm.
from another source?
Nope.
From another source.
Nope.
Because some people would say, yeah, they would, because their income from their job and the income from the membership the more the better. But you still have to put in the extra time. So do you put in the extra time working for someone else? Or do you put in the extra time for you?
Right.
Because if you were making, say, $5,000 a month from your membership, remember your membership is your foundational piece. That's not the only piece you're going to stay with. You'll
Right.
have that as your foundation, but then you build on that and you build up layers. And that's what, and what I'm seeing is with Coach, what Coach has done with this webinar series is she started with one layer. Each webinar is another layer that builds on top of the other.
Yep.
It's not like one, you can, and the genius thing about it is you could take one piece and it could stand alone and you could generate revenue. But then if you chose to, with the other layer, you can add that to it and generate even more. So it's knowledge built on top of knowledge on top of knowledge. Coach did that. She did that.
Okay.
She did that.
She did
that. Yes.
So go register for the webinar tonight at bit.ly sisterhood 20 and just take a listen. And if you can't make it, register anyway and then get the replay. Because after tonight on Sunday is when she really has the master class on these memberships that make money. So go to bit.ly sisterhood 20, take a look, sign up, and then join us tonight at 8 o'clock CST time and just relax and take a listen.
Absolutely. And invite some friends.
Yeah.
Right.
Share out the broadcast, because our mantra, sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
And get the information. Get the next layer. Get the next layer.
Yeah.
The next step.
Gotta get the next layer. I like that.
Because Coach has been building this thing, and my goodness, Verlin, if she's been building these layers, what in the world is Sunday night gonna bring?
Oh, what is the core? Oh, that's gonna be so good.
Oh, because she always gives more than what's advertised.
Last Sunday was, oh my God,
amazing.
Tuesday and Thursday last week was phenomenal. And then she turned around and just blew it out the water on Sunday.
Blew it out.
Do it again? I have no idea. She's going to do it again. She always does.
She's going to do it again. She's going to do it again.
We all have memberships. We belong, even to the gas station. You put your little beep and you don't even know. You might be saving 2 cents that day. But it's a membership.
It is. But Verlin, it's funny you said that because I was thinking about that earlier. Kroger, the grocery store here. You go buy your groceries and you build up fuel points for gas. And then you go over there with your little fuel points card and you get you some reduced gas. That's a membership.
Yeah. The grocery store.
It's an inadvertent membership.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you didn't really have to do anything except shop in the store. Something you're going to do anyway.
And every now grocery store or like Walgreens, Longs, they all have that, what you call it, inadvertently membership. They all have that. And I think strategically, like my favorite is Longs, because they have the buy one, get one free. No, not Longs, CVS. Buy one, get one free and the coupon thing plus the points. And it's like, I didn't have to pay for it, but because I knew I could do coupons and points and buy one, get one free, I was faithful to see it.
It's a loyalty program because they know if you're going to shop there anyway, they're giving you an extra incentive to shop there. And I wonder how many people out there have had those little tags on their keychain. How many tags y'all got on y'all keychain?
Oh. Oh my gosh.
I have so many tags on my keychain that I put them on a separate clip and clipped it to my keychain so it doesn't get mixed up in my keys.
Mm-hmm. Because
And
those memberships.
what's the first thing? Yes. What's the first thing they ask you when you get to the register?
Mm-hmm.
Have your discount card or your store card or something like that. Mm-hmm. They do.
So we all participate in these inadvertent memberships or loyalty programs. You can call them whatever you want to call them, but they're still the same thing. They're memberships.
Because they're getting you to spend some money. Even coupons.
Mm-hmm.
You know, those couponers, they know
Right.
stores, when the sale, you're spending money. That is a membership. You're looking for that paper. You know, you're looking for those ads from those specific companies, and those companies know that. You know, like I don't know, I never really shopped there, but Bath and Body Works, you know, they send out that coupon out in the mail, you know, something like 50% off thing that everybody be going crazy about. That's an inadvertently membership. They know you're going to come and use that 50% off coupon. You've been waiting for it.
Mm-hmm.
You've been waiting all year for this coupon, for this sale. They know.
And then they'll tell somebody, or you'll tell somebody, and that's going to bring somebody else in. That's going to put somebody else on the list, and it just grows from there.
Exactly. It grows from there. And think about how many when you go to the store with those coupons and everything for 50% off, you say I'm going in here gonna get my one thing for 50% off, and you come out there with 2 or 3 bags full of stuff. Think about that. So the point we're making here is, why couldn't you create something similar to that for yourself,
Right.
based around the knowledge that you have? Because what you know and what experiences you've developed over the years and over your lifetime, someone else is waiting for that information. Somebody else is waiting for that.
Right.
So,
you know what I thought of, Rose? Retirees. I don't know why that just came to my mind.
oh, you're thinking of me and Berlin.
But retirees sometimes get lonely, sad, depressed, you know, and I don't know if it's a thought because I have a background in corrections, but a lot of them, you know, there's a high suicide rate in corrections, you know, after they retire, because they be so used to that lifestyle. But doing a membership, and you know, it doesn't just have to, it's anybody retiring. You know, this can be a part-time job. This is something that can keep you busy, you know, give you something to do, so you're not just feeling like you don't have nothing left to do and give the world, because you kind of have like this world trains you to go to work for 40, 50 years, you know, day in, day out, and you get out of that routine, you're like, okay, what am I going to do? You know, you feel empty. The kids then left. Your spouse could have probably died. You know, you need something to do. Like Berlin said, come relax tonight and sit back and chill and come learn something new. You sitting at home not doing nothing. You got that intellectual knowledge in you. Come learn how you can transform that and start getting paid.
That's right.
That's a real good point. That's real good.
Because 90% of the retirees is not surviving off what their retirement check is. So you need to supplement that income, and you can do that from the comfort of your home with a membership.
Yep, safe from the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you can get your favorite beverage, your favorite snack, you know, and put your feet up and
and teach your members.
Exactly. And these days you can cast it to your TV, so you don't necessarily have to sit and watch it on the phone screen or on the computer screen. You can put it up on the big screen
and sit on the couch.
Yep. Sit on the couch like you're
Mhm.
watching a movie and learn what you can do. Because I'm telling you, Kayshawn, you're giving me some ideas.
Hmm.
You gave me an idea. I'm retired. I ain't lonely yet. I ain't depressed yet. Retirement was the best thing I could have ever done.
Look, I'm still trying to get like y'all. I'm trying to get there.
I know folks say, "Oh, I'm retired now," and what am I? And I mean, my employer, my boss, I love them dearly. They're like family. They're like my family because we
Hmm.
worked together for so long. But he used to always say to me, "Well, Rose, when I retire, what am I gonna do?" He said, "What are you gonna do?" I said, "Oh, I
Right.
got plenty to do." And that's
Mhm.
the things that you always wanted to do that you didn't have time to do.
Right.
Spend time with your family, travel
Hmm.
a little bit. You and your wife go on cruises, or well, you could, but now you can't. Well,
Right.
you could. You can wear your mask, but do things that learn something new. So tonight at bit.ly/sisterhood20 is the perfect opportunity to come and learn something new.
Yeah.
Get the replay, sign up. It's no cost.
No call.
So if you can't make it, you'll get the replay in about 48 to 72 hours,
Right.
um, and learn something new. I mean, and it could be something that you start now while we're in the Coronora, but once this lifts to a point where you can go out and stuff, the folks that you put together, you could do a retreat. You could really turn it into something more,
Right.
into
That
something more.
it is. It can grow so much bigger than what we can imagine it can be. And even though, like you said, you don't have to start it tonight, I mean, right now, but they could, because our coach just talked about 100 memberships you can start right now. You
Exactly.
know, that's another layer. How you were talking about those layers getting down to the core. It's
Mhm.
no cost. It's at 8 p.m. tonight. We just gonna say no to free groups. Moving forward, we know better. We're gonna do better.
That's right.
Period.
That's right. When you know better, you do better. And now that we know, and we're trying to, and we want y'all to know too.
Yes.
We want to see your face in the place.
Get
Yes.
it
And
on.
sign up because there's so much information in each of these webinars that you gotta keep going back and replay. I just finished a program with our coach, and last night I was like, okay, I'm going all the way back to week one. Because when I only listened that one time, so I was only listening, to whatever I was trying to get at that time. Now it's time to go back and eat and do some homework and see what I missed. So that's another reason why you want to register for this webinar, so you can go back and rewatch this, so it can spark something up in you. You may want to show it to someone else. How you gonna show it if you don't register and get that replay sent to you?
Well, all right, ladies. We all have things to do,
Right.
work to do, to
We
get
got
ready for this evening. But I still would like to invite you all to go to the link bit.ly sisterhood 20 and register for the webinar tonight. I'm pretty sure it might spark something that you would want to come to the masterclass on Sunday. Because, see, one thing for sure, two things for certain. We don't know what we don't know. And there's always room to learn. Always. Always. So have an amazing day. Me and my co-host, we're going to get out of here right now because we do have a ton of things to get done before 8 o'clock this evening. And we wish you the best. And we thank you for joining us again here on the BYOB Morning Show. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.